We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right. Okay. Check this out. All right, hold on. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna do it like this. Okay, right? I need something to hold up. I'm gonna use this to hold this up. Okay, fine. Weird. Is that gonna be right? I could use this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna use this to hold this up. And believe me, what I'm using is funny. I'm using a bottle.
There's other bottles over there if you want them.
That's alright. I can use this. You're gonna do it like this. Okay. Perfect. You got it. Oh shit. No, that's not gonna work. No, I got it. Oh yeah, that's great, actually. Cool. Alright. So I don't really necessarily know how all this is gonna be. Okay, so I assume that the camera's seeing. You gotta.
You want me to look?
Just a knife.
It's seeing you.
Yeah. Fine knife. Okay, cool. This is what we were trying. Alright. So.
Is there not a pull tab?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So something I haven't tried before. Off the Masters collection. Using a knife. This is the Oak Grain Bourbon from Woodford Reserves. I've seen the cherry wood. Cherry wood was pretty cool.
Usually a pull tab.
Pull tab?
Usually.
Alright, cool. Maybe I'm just using too much. How would the junkies do this? They would probably just do it as I'm doing it right now, but I'm sure they already got the tools. They've been doing it for long enough. So I got half of it off and probably just gonna go for the rest. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be a pull tab.
There was a pull on it, wasn't there?
Check that out. Alright, so Timmy, do you want one? So we're gonna do that.
Timmy's busy with his toy.
Okay. Oh, look at that. It's Woodford Reserve.
In a Woodford glass.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave Timmy out of camera because Timmy is still not camera ready. But we're going to talk about this. Alright, so let's start with this. We tried a whole bunch of Northern California trash. And we tried a clear vodka from Seattle, and that was surprisingly good. I mean, it wasn't a bomb.
Wasn't bad.
Okay.
That was good.
And now we're trying a big boy. I was about to taste these products yesterday. But I never got the chance to, which is okay because.
Yeah, you still got the chance.
No, I don't have the chance to. It's no big deal.
Circumstantial issues.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's probably best. Anyway. Wow, love the nose on this one. So what's the difference between this and the cherry wood?
Cherry wood was aged in cherry wood barrels. This is oat grain. This is mash bill differences.
So it's just a mash bill difference. Do we know what it's aged in?
No.
Okay, what this thing says.
Unless it says on that.
I
didn't get a lot of info. It was just given to me.
That's okay. So oats in the grain recipe, blah blah blah. Minimizing the rye content.
Generally, it's mash bill related.
Sure. They're gonna say it's a 4-grain recipe. So E.H. Taylor has the 4-grain, right?
Grain, and then corn and probably barley. 3 or 4 grains.
Right. Okay. It's russet brown. Yes. Smells great.
It tastes good.
So the first thing I tasted on this, or the first thing I smelled, immediately off the bat, I smelled like roasted apples, but like char roasted apples.
Really?
You smell those apples? Like dark, deeper apples? You certainly taste them, at least on the forefront.
Yeah,
but not...
I could see it. Yeah, I could see it like a candied apple, like a canned apple.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Caramelized canned apple,
yeah.
But it goes away immediately. It's just it's gone. And the cool thing about this is
I smell more of the oak sweetness. That's
sure.
I mean, that's really what I like. I get, to me, drinking a lot of different bourbons, this one immediately hits you in the nose with oat. Like it's that's what they're going for, I'm guessing. But
well, I mean, look at the finish. I still have it, right? It's been 40 seconds, and it's pure oat. But it's the oat sweetness, and it just keeps going. Unlike any other bourbon, I think this one right here, I've never had a bourbon that's kept going with oat.
Not unless it's aged a long time, like a long time, and then it's just an oak finish.
All right, so what would you rate this thing? If you had a, do we want to do a 100 point? Do we want to do a star?
Just do like a 1 to 10. It's easier. It's not precise enough with 1 to 5, so 1 to 10 is probably good.
All right, we're gonna start with 1 to 10. It may change.
These are hard to. All of these Woodford Masters collections are hard to categorize a rating on because they're so different. I mean, just over on the wall over there, I've got like 6 different ones, and they're all equally good, but they're so different. It's a very hard one to give a specific rating based against something, but I would just rate it in its own right as to how tasty it is.
I think it's really tasty. I'd give it a 9 stars out of 10. But if I had the ability to go flex up and down on that 9, I would flex.
Percentages.
I would say 88 points.
Yeah.
88.5. 88.5. But I would definitely put it up there as being really close to that 90. Because, I mean, if you think about it, there's so many bourbons out there that you really have to be critical. You can't just start throwing out 90s, 92s, 93s, 94s. You really have to be critical of the first one. I think it's beautiful. I think the fact that it really exemplifies the oat is massive.
Yeah, I mean, they got the point across.
They got the point across.
That's what they're after. So
it's long. It's a great cigar smokers bourbon.
Yeah, especially a harsher cigar, like a less dark cigar, like a lighter cigar. It's got more of a bite. The sweetness will kind of cut a little bit into that, but I would agree rating wise, I wouldn't put it in the 90. There's a couple over there that I have that are in the 90 or well above the 90 that are from the same series. I would probably put it right at 88, 89. Just it's good. It's really good, but it's just not quite past that 88, 89 level.
So here we do have one question for whoever is going to ever see this. We're looking for a name. Throw it at us in the comments. Name. We're looking for a name. We want to find a name. Something fun. You know? No curse words. Thank you.
Can we not swear?
We can.
How the fuck not?
Well, YouTube's going to nail you on that, so that's going to go away.